This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, the bad actors, naked shorting AMC, have not stopped. And every day they come out with articles, they come out with some way to try to get us to sell our AMC shares while they are doing the opposite. The institutions have been loading up on AMC shares, and in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, they're loading up on counterfeit shares. And do they know they're loading up on counterfeit shares? Of course they do. Of course they do. But they know what everybody else knows, that the bad actors are gonna have to cover those counterfeit shares along with the real shares. They haven't had real shares of AMC to buy for years, and everybody knows it. The DOJ knows it, the FBI knows it, the SEC knows it, and that's why nobody forces them to turn over the blue sheets, to turn over the trading history, because when they do, it's going to give us a very clear picture of what they've been up to over the last 4 years. So in my opinion, and I'm not telling anybody to buy, hold, or sell AMC, all we have to do is just sit back and wait, and the market's going to take care of itself in spite of the refusal of the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI to do their job and enforce the rules of the market. Anyway, here are the numbers for AMC. I haven't done a video in probably like 4 or 5 days, because you guys know I was focusing on getting the lawsuit paperwork done. So I kind of had like tunnel vision on that. But anyway, here we go. The AMC volume 7, well, the reported volume anyway, because we all know that we never get the real volume. The reported volume, 7,841,329. For some reason, they're not reporting the calls. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter, because no matter what the calls are, whether it's high, whether it's low, there will be no gamma squeeze, because they just keep creating counterfeit shares or lending the same shares over and over and over again. So what's going to happen is, once the liquidity runs out, or somebody is put in charge of the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI, who wants to enforce the rules of the market, and then the bad actors are going to be really, really in trouble. Okay, 44.8% of that volume was shorted shares. So they're claiming they found like 3,100,000 AMC shares to short into the market yesterday in order to manipulate the price. But will we ever see where these shares originated? More than likely not, unless a judge orders them to turn it over. But the fact that they fight tooth and nail to turn over the trading history tells me that the trading history is the smoking gun. Okay? It is the smoking gun. And then on top of all that, you only have 103,088 short exempt, which kind of signifies that they've slowed down on the naked shorting, but I don't believe so, because they report any data they want with no consequences, because the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI does not care if they put out false information, because the majority of the people that are being robbed by their criminal activity are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. I mean, that's really the bottom line. They're still claiming they can cover all of their AMC short positions in 4.99 trading days, which is absolutely crazy to me, because let me tell you something. AMC is a dangerous play. Institutions are loading up. And just like we see institutions are loading up, they see institutions are loading up. Do you think if they could have got out this play in 5 trading days. They wouldn't have gotten out and washed their hands of AMC. They can't, because they spent so many years creating counterfeit shares, and with the help of our regulatory agencies and the help of FINRA, they've been able to take these counterfeit shares and just send them overseas. And like I tell you guys every day, whoever runs the threshold list has ordered them to keep AMC off the threshold list. But that doesn't mean the FTDs doesn't exist. That don't mean the FTDs have not been sent overseas to hide out. And the fact that FINRA claims that, but when the FTDs go overseas, they no longer have jurisdiction over them, is absolute nonsense. Where a crime originates gives you jurisdiction, not where they go hide the evidence. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think the bad actors naked shooting AMC are in deep, deep trouble? Especially because institutions are loading up on AMC shares. Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.